We're turning now to our top story this hour. The stakes are high for Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy as he visits the nation's capital, hoping to make the case for more aid. A foreign aid package with money allocated to both Ukraine and Israel sits in limbo right now. Republican leaders saying they want tougher border security policies added to the bill before they'll approve it, before they'll even vote on it. President Biden joined President Zelenskyy for a news conference late this afternoon, both doubling down on their plea to lawmakers to pass this proposed piece of legislation, saying that freedom is on the line. President Zelenskyy's visit taking place just as the U.S. declassified a report on Russia's wartime goals and its losses. National security correspondent Sasha Ingber has reviewed parts of this now public information as she joins us now live from our newsroom here in Washington. Sasha, let's get right to it. What's in this assessment?
Good evening, Joe. This intelligence assessment says, quote, Russia seems to believe that a military deadlock through the winter will drain Western support for Ukraine. That is according to the National Security Council. And the idea is this will ultimately open up an advantage to Russia despite the losses that they have seen on the battlefield. This assessment also says that since Russia launched its offensive in October, they have seen more than 13,000 casualties and more than 220 combat vehicle losses, the equivalent of 6 maneuver battalions when it comes to equipment. Now, I'm also told by a source familiar with this intelligence that Russia has seen about 315,000 dead and injured troops, about 90% of the personnel that it had first dedicated to the conflict when it began. This has set Russia's ground forces back by about 15 years, according to U.S. intelligence. And the timing of this is certainly notable here, with Zelenskyy in Washington trying to garner more support for Ukraine's defense, with Republicans asking, how long are we supposed to support this? Why have we not seen a more decisive victory from Ukraine, given all of the support they've already received? Well, the White House has declassified intelligence in the days leading up to this war, continuing through the war as a way to bolster its own case. That seems to be what's happening here. And a U.S. official who spoke to me on the condition of anonymity tells me that this intelligence shows that Ukraine has been having success in stopping Russian forces, and that's why it's critical that Ukraine keep receiving support.
Just staggering numbers, Sasha, and staggering losses for President Putin. And we understand as well that Ukraine's biggest mobile network operator suffered a massive cyber attack today. Sasha, this left some without internet or phone access.
That's right. Kyivstar said this morning, quote, what did they call it? A powerful hacker attack happened this morning. It temporarily blocked communications by internet, by mobile devices. And some have described it as the largest cyber attack that Ukraine has seen since this war began. Notably, a pro-Russian hacktivist group called KillNet took credit for it on social media. But an analyst at Google's cybersecurity firm Mandiant tells me we regard this claim skeptically. Previous KillNet operations have demonstrated capabilities that would allow them, have not demonstrated capabilities that would allow them to conduct this level of operation. He also says that they didn't provide any proof, and this could really be more of an opportunistic claim. Now, the security service of Ukraine has said that they are going to be investigating this. Clearly, the concern here is that Russia's hand might be at play. Joe?
Sasha working her sources for us on this Tuesday night from the newsroom. Sasha, thank you.